Hey everybody, how's it going? I am Joe. I'm going to teach you guys one of my favorite hobbies in the world. It's carpentry. In carpentry, we have a lot of chemical and physical changes that we don't even notice. So I'm going to show you some basic things that you probably actually have around your household or have this method used on them. We're going to start off right away with our first physical change. That is nailing. Everybody should recognize this. It's just a simple nail. Everybody's going to use it once in their lifetime. And now, nails are used just simply to put two pieces of wood together. I'm not making anything important here. I am just showing you guys how this would work. Those two pieces of wood are now secured to themselves, making up our first physical change. Move. Get off there. Alright, so, second physical change I'm going to show you is chiseling. This is a chisel. Now, to chisel, it's just a sharp edge that we use to remove corners and things of that sort. Let me get a camera shot of that. All that does is remove ends of the thing that might be sharp, making up our second physical change. The next one that I'm going to show you is something that nobody really knows about, and it's actually pretty interesting. It's called veneering. What we do is we take a very cheap piece of wood and try to make it look like an expensive piece of wood. And so this is going to be my thin, expensive piece of wood. Everybody take a look at that. Now to veneer, we actually wrap it around another piece of wood and put glue on it. So what I'm going to do, dab that with some glue. And we would wrap that around, making it look like the expensive piece of wood. Nobody really knows the difference, though. The next one that I'm going to show you for physical changes is just gluing in itself, which actually makes up a physical and a chemical change. Because, like with the nail, you can fasten another piece of wood to it, just like that, when it dries. That makes up a physical change because now it now has the other piece of wood on it, and it's still a piece of wood, but the glue also is a chemical change because it creates a bond. If you try it on some other things, it won't work. It's not like your regular school glue. This is a special wood glue that you can get at most hardware stores. Our last physical change that I'm going to show you is this. This is sandpaper. It's very simple to use. All you do is run it up and down the piece of lumber, and that will actually smoothen it out. And then you can give it to a small child, and they won't hurt themselves, because we all know that happens a lot. Doesn't matter. Next chemical change I'm going to show you. Finishing. If any of you have looked at a coffee table or something like that, you'll notice it's shiny. The wood doesn't come looking that shiny. What that is it has either a shellac, which I actually have a can of that here, or varnish rather, and a finish. Those are going to make up two of our next chemical changes. The finish is used as a first coat to like paint the wood and bring out. I actually have a piece of finished wood over here. It doesn't come out looking like that. It's a darkening agent, or a lightening agent in some cases, that creates a chemical change in itself to make the wood look a lot better. Now, this varnish that we have there, that is next chemical change, which all that does is protect it, but when it dries, that creates a chemical change that will adhere to the wood, and it will not be able to get scratched or anything of that sort. And let's see, what do we got on the last thing? Ah, yes, last item on the list. Hardening the piece of lumber. To harden a piece of lumber, what you would do is get it wet. This has been soaked in just some regular water from the tap. And what you do is you take a flame to it without burning it. Now, that wouldn't be a chemical change, hardening it. what would be the chemical change would be burning it. So, just kidding. Don't want to set my class on fire. Those are my chemical changes and physical changes for this project. Thank you.